Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can't stop it, pocket profit every time the pussy win. Had to get it out the mud and rise up out the sediment. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday school.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday afternoon. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis, and it's Kobe White, and it's Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the 1. And for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's Dunn in at the 3 spot. Doris, in this one, we've got two very good shooting teams that love to focus on that 3 ball.
Well, there are certain organizations that lean heavily into this age of analytics. Both of these teams like to value the shots you most want. That's at the rim and now the 3-point perimeter opportunity. So let it fly, guys.
Now here's Booker, 5 on the clock. At the Dunn for the 3, and it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Ball with it, now guarded by Dunn. Pass to Vucevic. Over Booker. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Ball.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
That's to Vucevic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Pass the ball. Vucevic with it.
Well, when Vucevic is this active, boy, he is so dependable at drawing fouls.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
And he knocks down the first one. And with this core of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large advantage over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Vucevic, nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
With three, Booker, Ball with the rebound. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And stolen by Booker. Dunn passes to Richards. Misses from short range. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Buzelis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
That free throw, no good. Craig in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dunn. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Pass to Richards. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Durant finds Beal. Stolen by Ball. White against Booker. White the pass to Ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Clock at 6. There's the drive. Off with the layup. Phoenix is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Beal with it. Defended by Giddey. And the shot goes in. 7 points for KD.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Now, here's Ball. Still without a basket. White against Durant. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Jones checked in for Phoenix. Trey Jones is checked in for the Bulls. And so here's Phoenix.
2 minutes.
And the dunk by Booker.
A little athletic ability on display by D-Book.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Richards. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Boy, how about the quick decision-making of KD? What a fabulous job he does sifting through the defense and putting the pass on target.
Allen's checked in for Phoenix. Bradley Beal comes in for Tyus Jones. Chicago also making some changes. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosumu in for Ball. That's good from Richard. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Takes a step back. Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. Williams, a screen on Allen. Here's Dosunmu. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 5th rebound in this one. Phoenix leading by 7. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Suns.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunity.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Plumlee is checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Devin Booker, and Chicago also making a switch. Giddey's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Bulls trail by 8. Jones kicks to Giddey. 2 points. That one goes.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Now here's Beal. He has yet to score. Here's Plumlee. Misses off the left iron.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Smith the pass to Giddey. 6 to shoot. Outside Williams. It's up a 3. Here's Dosunmu. Here's Giddey. That 3 off the mark. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Suns lead by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. So with Durant sitting on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Jones in at the point. So it's Phoenix now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Beal. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. What's most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Beal dishes to Jones. Outside, Beal. Got it. Good job in the low post. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Here's Giddey. Another one falls for Chicago. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Suns leading by 5. Allen. No good with the layup. Pass to Giddey. On the wing, Jones. Back to Giddey. Smith with a screen on O'Neal. Here's Giddey. O'Neal with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
Smith sets the pick for Jones. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Jones against Jones. Smith with a screen on Jones. Basket good.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And with the percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for O'Neal. Dunn comes in for Grayson Allen. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Micic in for Jones. And that one falls for Jones. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside Durant. And Booker kicks to Dunn. Oh, good with the triple. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Buzelis. Outside White. Just 5 to shoot. Jones for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Katie. Pass to Plumlee. Now Booker. Shoots over White. Vucevic with the rebound. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Jones. Vucevic setting the pick for Jones. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got 8.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Powerful flush by Durant.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 4. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. checked in for Plumlee. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Micic. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Jones. Herter on the wing. Dunn covering. Herter passes to White. Ball with it. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And the call on the shot sends into the line.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
First free throw is good.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Outside, KD. Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside and does just that.
Pass to Vucevic, trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Richard. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Vucevic. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for Phoenix, Nick Richards. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Richards. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Bulls trail by 6. And here is Ball. Nothing on the board. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. The layup off target. Beal fires from way outside. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so here is Chicago, 6-point game. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's White. And it's Giddey in at the 3, the small forward.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Here's Beal. It's all in by the Bulls. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finish in the painted area. I can do that too.
And here's Booker from the arc. Devin Booker, 3 right down the hatch.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
To the middle, stolen by Durant. And there's Dunn on the assist by KD. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up to the Bulls. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically I'll say is the highest receiving shot. Myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Fans, that was your Suns Youth Dance Team.
Seconds now into the second half. Down against Giddey. The 3-ball. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Beal deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Booker. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Booker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. White finds Vucevic. Outside White. That's to Vucevic. They need this. The rebound by Richards. Richards got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's Durant. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker taking the hit.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Pass to White. And here's Vucevic from outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Vucevic has got it back down to single digits for the Bulls.
Mr. Vucevic has elite range for a big man. He will punish you from downtown if you let him.
Here's Booker. Booker gets through the contact and puts it in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Ball with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. Here's Beal. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside ball. Pass to Giddey. Shoots the three. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. And there's one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosumu in for Josh Giddey. .153 left to play here in the third. Ball against Booker. Ball, the pass to White. Hits it from three-point range. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Bulls trail by 12. Smith with a screen on Booker. Ball with it, now guarded by Booker. It's hauled in by the Suns. Richards got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Booker dishes to O'Neal. Ball against Booker. Booker draws the double. There's O'Neal with a three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Ball finds Dosumu. Now Smith. Pass the ball. And stolen by Booker. O'Neal on the wing. Cranes it from beyond the arc. O'Neal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bulls trail by 15. Ball, the pass to away with it, and that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Some changes for Phoenix. Plumlee comes in for Nick Richards. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Booker. And the Bulls making a change also. Trey Jones is checked in for Ball. Smith kicks to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 5 to shoot. Out to Smith from downtown. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Beal. Plumlee with a screen on White. There's Beal with the 3. Headshot off. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Royce O'Neal is out there with Plumlee.
Phoenix
Then there's Dunn. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Booker in at the 2 spot. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jones against Jones. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
2 shots.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint.
Take a break.
And so far, it's working.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Suns leading by 11. Here's Dunn. Pass to Plumlee. Now Booker. Shot clock at 5. O'Neal outside. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 14.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
Jones drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Booker outside. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the end one.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Zach Collins comes in for Smith, and Ball subbed in for Dosunmu.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Got a moment. Let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. On defense, the Suns. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Collins setting the big for Jones. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Now here's Booker. And the layup's good off the glass. Booker's got 17 now, just in the second half.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
Williams, a screen on Booker. Pass to Williams. The three. Plumlee with the rebound. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The lead is 15. Booker at the elbow. Over Giddey. Booker, no good. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Jones. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Keep on dancing. Let's see the dance moves.
So for the Suns, Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. Then for the Bulls, Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones. Suns leading by 13. Booker outside. Oh, he's right in the heart of that defense. Booker.
Well, with that size and strength for a two-guard, Booker is a legitimate threat even in traffic.
Pass to White. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Suns. Richards got 11 rebounds in the game. Booker finds KD. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Nick Richards, taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Here's Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Launches a 3. The rebound by Richards. Richards got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Done outside. Here's Richards. Vucevic defending. Beal dishes to Dunn. And here's KD for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 16. Back to Ball. Picked by Vucevic. Ball with the bucket.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
Phoenix leading by 14. Booker finds Dunn. Here is Durant. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Dunn outside. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Great tee that time from Vucevic. Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Richards. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Back to Booker. 3-pointer. Bounce pass Richards. And Booker kicks to Durant. Back to Booker. Outside for KD. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Phoenix.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments I thought for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, it really put the hammer down.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Devin Booker.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Kevin Durant, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And so Durant nails them both. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. There's a screen by Collins. Here's Jones, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Trey Jones, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so Jones nails both of them. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Jones looking for an opening. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Katie, what was the big thing to secure this win?
I like how active we were on the defensive side of the ball to start the game. We made shots tonight, and it's always good when you make shots. It brings more energy into the building, and I'm glad we got a W.
You earned it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Devin Booker.